All right, we going, bruh.
Are we rolling?
We at the start of something new, a new project. So, I guess we should start off, with the basic stuff. Should we say our name? Should we say our names, or should we say like our gamer tags? What do you think?
Whatever. I'm Galactics. I'm the bitch fucking machine. I pussy at least 8 times a day, and I've never lied in my life.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. One of those statements was true, and his gamer tag is definitely Galactics. So, yeah, I'm Impulse9, and I don't get bitches. I'm not gonna try and act like I do, like this motherfucker over here. He don't get bitches either. So, Carson, why don't you tell him one of your interests?
One of my interests.
Don't say
bitches.
that.
Nah, I'm kidding.
This guy.
I pretty much just chill. I ride my little bicycle.
Whoa.
Play little video games.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, we've been going on bike rides recently. For those of you, like I said, for those of you who don't know, which would be everyone
bikes
right
are
now.
Amazing, dude.
Yeah. So for everyone.
Honestly, dude. If the world wasn't so big, we could totally just get rid of cars.
Honestly, you're right. Like, if everyone stayed in their own communities, like, imagine we never had to leave Holland. Like, we had everything we needed here. Like, we wouldn't have a reason for a car.
I never have to leave. I never have to leave our city, so I just ride my bike everywhere. Ride my bike to work. I'll probably end up riding my bike to school when it actually starts up in a month.
Right.
Ride my bike to the store. I don't need a car.
Yeah. Okay, so we should probably lay down some base things before we start, just so that there's not much confusion. Me and Galactics here, we are siblings, well, half siblings. We're obviously pretty good friends. We see each other a lot, so we know each other in real life. Not to be like, so you're not confused about, oh, we go on bike rides together. So yeah, we actually know each other.
Yeah, he's a pervert in real life, just to let you know.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely not, by the way.
One of my big interests is lying, if you didn't pick that up yet.
Yeah, one of his interests is definitely not humor. So, I like playing the guitar and skateboarding. That's about it. No on me. Just got a new looper pedal earlier today for that.
And then I like, I don't know nobody.
Yeah, bro. I agree. So, what should we talk about, bro? Got any topics?
Dude, podcast number 1, pretty W moment. Like, let's be honest here.
Yeah, honestly, we probably shouldn't go into super deep talk straight away. Like, let's just keep it some basic stuff, bro.
Nah, dude, the deep talks is what gets the podcast rolling, bro. You gotta.
Yeah, you're right.
You start off with your little story, like,
okay, here.
Yes, my dad is rather
how about
if I must say so myself. And
how
then
about
you
this
go
one?
into like, yeah, my dad got shot while taking a walk today.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. How about that?
So I'm saying.
It's a pretty good topic.
Dude, the fucking heat here is insane. It's not even funny.
I mean, it's pretty funny. I'd be like, haha, because you ain't got AC, because you a bitch.
Dude, it's either I sit here and sweat with my fan on low or off, or I sit here with my fan literally blaring into my microphone.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's either an L for me or an L for you.
Fair enough.
I'm a team player, if you know what I mean.
I don't know why you need to add that last part, and it makes me kind of worried, but,
Dude,
right. I'm gonna set myself up a little bit better a second. If you want to keep the podcast entertained for a minute, I'll be right back.
Dude, I'm a very entertaining person. Like, what up, guys? It's your boy. Moment, just chilling at my house, playing my first playthrough of BioShock 1 right now. Actually, I bought the full trilogy for $10, and that's an amazing deal. Seeing as how like one of the games is usually like $25, $15. I could be tripping, so don't quote me on that. But like I said, pretty good deal. I'm chilling. Pretty fun game. Only real complaint so far is just the lack of fully customizable controls. Like, I'm not a fan of having to jump with Y, which I'm on Xbox, if any of you really give that much of a shit. But I'm on Xbox, and Yeah, it's a really fun game though. If I'm being honest, pretty unique too. Definitely see myself playing through all three of the games, which I'm definitely going to do. Get my money's worth, all that. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Hello, my friend.
And honestly, I think is Andrew back?
Yes, my friend.
Okay, I just went on a little tangent.
Yeah, I heard you talking about Bioshock.
What's that Scooby-Doo?
You know what's a game I really want to try getting into?
What's up?
Like, it's not really something I'm good at, but these guys were talking about it in a podcast and it made it sound really interesting. It sounds like something I could actually spend a lot of time on and, like, be, like, interested in playing games again and grinding something is Elden Ring.
I tried Elden Ring and it's pretty fun, but it's definitely not my kind of game.
That's fair enough. Like, it's a rage game, Like, I want to try Cuphead, honestly. Like, I think I'll probably end up trying Cuphead first.
Yeah, they did just come out with a DLC for that game.
Okay.
Yeah, I pretty much while you were gone, all I talked about was Bioshock and how pretty good of a game it is.
Yeah, I've never even played it or heard of it, so.
Dude, it's pretty fun. I got like magic I can use in my hands, and then I got like normal weapons. So it's really unique, pretty much.
Alright, yeah.
Shit. Yeah, honestly, Elden Ring is pretty fun, but that game's got really boring really fast for me.
Yeah.
Like, I played through probably like the first half of the game, I want to say. And then I just kind of stopped playing it for a while.
It's a really grindy game, dude. You gotta play it for hours. You gotta put like 100 hours in for like a run, dude. It's kind of crazy.
I know.
That's what these guys are saying. You gotta put a lot of time into it.
Yeah, that's just not the kind of games I like. I'm not saying I only like, like fast-paced games like that. I'm saying like I just like games where I can kind of hop on for a bit
Right.
and still like see my progress.
Have some relaxing, Yeah, that's why. Like, I know it's kind of stupid, but like I play Minecraft, like not a lot, but every once in a while I have like a week where I play it a lot, just because it's really relaxing. Just throwing some music and play that, and like watching my base grow from what it was to like what it is. It's just nice having this like progress. It makes you feel like you're actually doing something when you're just playing a video game.
Honestly, yeah, I totally get that, because I have that with certain games like BO3. Sometimes I'll just hop on, play some zombies. That's really fun. Me, really relaxing. Sometimes I'll just hop on, just pretty much any game, really.
Yeah.
And I can just kind of sit down, have a good time, chill right after work. Just have a good time, generally. Hang out with some friends, even.
Yeah, usually I like jerking off monkeys.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. That's definitely a dangerous hobby.
It's my favorite pastime, actually, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Got any traumatic childhood stories that you want to share?
Oh, dude, we could totally have, like,
I know, that's what I was thinking. Like a story sharing experience.
No, I was gonna say we could, like, for a future reference, we could totally have other people
Oh, yeah, for sure.
come on and talk to. Like,
Yeah.
you can definitely convince Austin to come on for an episode.
Yeah,
Bryce,
we'll get someone. We'll get people. We gotta get bigger first. Show them what is up. What's up, bro? What it's up. All right. Anyways, I think we should share some stories from our childhood. Traumatic, funny, whatever it is.
But I got a lot.
All right, I'm gonna go first though.
Alright.
This is I figure I should share this on the first podcast because it's kind of crazy to think about that. I literally should not be alive right now. It sounds kind of crazy to say that, like, because before we start the story, like, I literally died for 3 minutes and came back to life. So basically what it was is, I was 6 years old, and, I was in my mom's minivan, and we were heading out somewhere, and this guy ran a stop sign going 60 miles an hour, ran straight into my door, and I was already, like, out taking a nap. I was 6 years old, so I didn't, remember any of this. But he hit my door exactly right into my door going 60. We rolled, like, 3 or 4 times. Our van was left completely upside down. I was hanging from my seatbelt, like, glass all on my face, like, bleeding out and everything. And my mom and my brother got out of the car, and my mom's, like, looking at my brother. She's like, Gage, where's Drew? And they can't find me. And my brother just looks my mom straight in the eyes, like, because he saw me in the car. He looked my mom straight in the eyes and said, Mom, Drew is dead. And, like, my mom was, like, she could not even breathe, you know what I mean? Like, some guy stopped on the side of the road, fucking came up to the van and cut me out of that seatbelt and, like, saved my life. If it weren't for him, I would have died. I would have bled out in that van. That man saved my life. He got me out of that seatbelt. I was laying on the ground. They had an Aeromed, a helicopter, come pick me up, bring me to the Grand Rapids Children's Hospital. And that's, like, dude, I shouldn't be alive. Like, and that one guy actually saved my life. And, like, I was in a neck brace for like, I think 6 months afterwards. I had a cast on for a few months. I was literally in a wheelchair for a little while. And, like, my brother and my mom got away unscathed, dude. Just a few cuts and bruises.
And that's another thing too. Like, imagine like the shit going through your mom's mind, like head.
Exactly,
during that,
dude.
Too.
Like, because obviously I didn't know any of that story. I didn't live through that. That's what my mom and, like, my brother have told me. That's basically the story that I've gotten from them.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine now, because now that I'm, like, Gage's age, imagine, like, even, like, we just got into a car accident, and, like, you saw, like, me, like, dead, you know what I mean? Like, even if it's not, like, the same exact situation, like, it'd be, like, scarring as fuck. Like, seeing someone, like, dead, hanging upside down from a seatbelt, like, bleeding, like, blood dripping out of them. Like, dude, that is a scary-ass sight. I'm so glad I have never had to see anything like that. Like, I truly... Like, I think of the sights that my mom and my brother had to see, and I feel bad for them, dude. Because they're the ones with the real trauma. I don't even have trauma from this.
No, that's the thing, too. Like, imagine you're just, like, a fucking... Like, your mom, and you're just, you know, driving whatever, and then, like, a minute later...
Right. Some fucking drunk dude.
Your kid's just, like, flash.
Right, dude.
But, I mean, ain't getting that bag, though, when you get older.
Yeah. We don't gotta talk about that. I mean, I guess we could also say, like, me and Carson are still pretty young. Galactics, because you're going into senior year of high school, and I'm going into junior. So I got 2 years left.
Yeah.
It's like he's on his last year. Still ain't fucking no bitches, that's for sure. Don't let them trick you.
Man, shut your ass up.
You ain't fucking no bitches, and you know it.
Dude.
You know what I just realized too? Instead of, like, I'm like recording a video right now. I could just get, like, an audio recording. Like, I could just do this on, like, GarageBand and then, like, export the file. That'd actually be so much easier.
Yeah, I just do that next time.
Yeah, I'll do that next time.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already at 12 minutes in.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
And don't worry, not every episode is gonna be super depressing about how one of us died.
Right.
That was kind of just like to be fair, that was like a big thing to just kind of dump into a fucking, like, first 10 minutes of a podcast. Be like, yeah, I got hit by a drunk driver and died once. You know, no big deal, really.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't worry, my stories are a lot more lighthearted.
Well, let's hear one.
I grew up in a, like, pretty fucking ghetto-ass neighborhood, and it was just... It's not, like, to the point where it was, like, bad. It was just really fucking funny 90% of the time. So I have a lot of really funny stories, like, time that I had a fucking friend once. It was Blake, and he was, like... I'm pretty sure he was, like, somewhat autistic. Not that it really matters, but, you know.
Wait, is that the kid your mom always talks about?
Yeah, and then one time we were chilling, like the dumbass kids we were, and then we found a sled. And then we were like, yo, we could sled down the basement stairs.
Yo, wait, shh.
And I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
And my other friend Reese, he didn't want to do it. And then Blake was like, well, I'll do it. And then we were like, okay. And then we just didn't open the fucking door to the basement. And for context, there's maybe about 2 feet of floor between the bottom step and the basement door.
Dude, what the fuck were y'all thinking, bro?
I don't even know. So, he goes flying down the stairs. You'd imagine how fast that was. And then he hits the door, flies into it, and then just lays on the ground. And then I don't even remember what happened. I'm pretty sure we went and, like, told my mom.
He's just unconscious on the floor. You guys just fucking killed a baby. Like,
no, he was just laying
Not a
there,
baby,
but he was
but...
like, he was like bleeding a little bit. Now he was like
Just
8, I
bleeding
wanna
out
say.
on the floor. Imagine.
We were all like 8 to, I think we were like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And then Reese was 10 because he was a little older than us.
Dude, that's kind of
Yeah,
funny,
that's
though.
still like, it's just like really funny. I felt really bad too. Like, I'm not laughing at him. I'm just saying that like, it's one of those memories where it's like, in the moment, it's really shitty.
But it's funny
And then
as
you
hell.
look back on it, and then you're like, that's funny as hell.
Yeah. See, I have one of those too now. Fucking, I think it was like right when my mom met my now stepdad. So this was like probably like 8 or 9 years ago now. This is like when I was like, I think I was like probably in like 5th grade, maybe. I don't know, something like this. But I was like just learning how to ride dirt bikes and use a shifter. Like this is the first time I ever tried shifting, and I fucking was like the my now sisters, like I was trying to like show off, like not a lot, but I was like going fast, and I fucking ran straight into a fucking tree, dude. Full speed, dude. Fucking ruined the dirt bike and fucking put a hole in my shin. It was, dude, like at the time, like the sound, like my mom was scared for her life, but it's funny as shit now, dude. And like another time I tried hitting the brakes on a dirt bike and like accidentally pulled the throttle and drove straight into a ditch. It was fucking funny, dude. I was a shitty ass kid.
There was this one time I used to have 3-wheelers over at my dad's,
Oh, those are fun.
and they were and fucking me and Rayleigh both had like our own. So we were driving them around, whatever,
Rayleigh's
and
his
then Rayleigh
sister, by
like
the way.
yeah, my sister, sorry. And then she hits like some like metal beams that were on the ground that she's kind of like falls off and then lays on the ground. And then I was like pretty much just like right behind her, so I fucking ran her legs over
Dude,
against the metal.
what?
Dude, like not on top of it, but like the side of it, and like her
Oh.
leg was like pushed up really tight against it.
Dude,
And
you
then
could've fucking crippled her. Oh my god. Jesus. What happened then?
Nothing.
Like she
Literally
just
nothing.
stood up and walked away?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Honestly,
I'm saying, dude.
for as much as I'm not a fan of Rayleigh, like I'm not gonna voice it that much on this podcast because that's just a little ridiculous. But for as much as I'm not a fan I am, she's fucking taken some hard shit and somehow just walked away. Like that time she just fell out of a fucking tree.
Yeah, I was literally about to bring that up too. I was just about to be like, yeah, and then like remember the one time that she just fucking straight fell out of a tree?
Right, but then her fucking dad just left her on our doorstep, like couldn't even wait for us to get home. I thought that was kind of shitty.
Yeah, that was honestly just really funny.
Dude, honestly, like, and all she did was break her wrist. If I fell from there, I would have like died. I swear.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me because I mean it was a pretty good drop. It was. I don't remember exactly how far it was, but
It was like 15 feet, 10 or 15, something like that. Dude, straight to the ground though.
yeah, dude. Honestly, for like you said, dude, for as much shit that she's fucking like gone through, I'm surprised she isn't like permanently crippled.
Seriously, like I'm surprised she's not in a wheelchair, bro.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I have a lot of stories from my childhood too. Like, there was this there was an ice cream truck, and you know, just doing his rounds, whatever, driving down our street, and then our fucking neighbor, you know how people put like furniture out in front of their house to like showcase it off, and then have like a sign on it saying like, you know, however much money they want for it.
Right.
Well, the ice cream truck guy, he didn't give a shit, so he pulled his ice cream truck up with the music still going right in front of their house, and it was a table, and he just loaded the table into the ice cream truck, turned the music off, and drove away.
The ice cream man strikes back, bro. You're like, dude, I've been serving these
Literally.
motherfuckers ice cream for 20 years. You about to pay me back? Just takes their fucking table. Are you sure it didn't say like free table or something?
I mean, it honestly might have, but even if it did, that's still funny as hell.
That is kind of funny. Like, even in an ice cream, like in an ice cream truck, is what makes it funny.
Yeah, like, I mean, to like, it definitely could have just been like, you know, the guy in the ice cream truck really wanted it but didn't think it'd be there when he got done with his shift, so he kind of just picked it up.
Regardless of what it was just funny to see from the outside.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff, honestly, that happened at my old house. Like, I don't live there anymore. I moved a while ago. But I lived there for a good 9 years, and there was pretty much always something happening.
Yeah. What do you think, like, the stupidest thing you did was?
Stupidest thing I did, there was a lot. Like
one of the stupid things, like something stupid as shit.
I'd have to think about that. Like, the first thing that comes into my head would probably be when I was little. I live in the Holland Apartments, actually.
Okay.
And I just threw a stool through a window for no reason.
Probably shouldn't dox our address.
I'm not going to say our address. I'm just going to say, I lived there when I was like 1.
We obviously don't live there anymore, but it's just I didn't think about that because you never know. Because earlier I said Grand Rapids, which is kind of near us, so it's not like anyone's ever going to find us. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, we had that, and then at my house, there was a decent amount of stuff too. Like, I shot my friend once with the airsoft gun from a tree. That was pretty funny.
I have a fucking funny ass airsoft story too. This one time,
like literally
go ahead.
Like me and my friend Reese, we were just sitting up in the tree chilling. We were messing around with his airsoft gun, and then my friend Blake, him again. He just walks out of his house, literally doing nothing. And then he just looks at me, and I'm pretty sure it was something like, hey dude, you want to see something really funny? And then he just aims at him and shoots him in the ass.
That's some shit I would do, honestly. Because that's honestly almost what this was. I was at my brother's, like, other brother's house. So Gage's other half brother. And I was, like, messing around with him. And Gage gave us some airsoft guns. We were going to go far away and try and shoot each other from, like, a distance. And he's like, I literally was just holding the airsoft gun, smiling, and he's like, "What are you thinking about?" And I looked at him, he gave me the look like, "Oh, I know what you're thinking." He goes, "You won't." But he's standing 2 feet away from Gage, shoot him right in the fucking ass cheek, dude. He's like, "What the fuck? That hurt so bad." It was funny as shit.
I mean, yeah, dude. I haven't personally been like shot with a airsoft gun, luckily, but I would imagine that shit hurt. Like,
you ever been paintballing or like been shot by a paintball gun? No, but I honestly might, for my 18th, I might go out paintballing with some people if you want to go. Dude, I'm trying to go paintballing. We, like, my mom and, like, brother and everyone here used to go paintballing. Like, I never went because I was too young, but now I'd be old enough. But the place they used to go to all the time fucking closed down, dude.
Oh, that's tough.
Right when I got old enough, like, when I would have started going.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I'll do it on my birthday because it's in the winter. But also definitely, like, when it gets warmer, I'll probably do it.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely fun.
I don't think anybody would really want to go out and play paintball in, like, 10-degree weather, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely not. It's better in, like, the almost winter or, like, fall, spring time. Like, not during the middle of the summer and not during the middle of the winter. Although sometimes in the winter it's fun, but it's, like, fucking gun jams and shit. Like, it's not always perfect.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, I like winter. Like, some people don't like it because of the cold, but, like,
there's
I
good and
genuinely
bad.
don't mind it.
Like, all people like fucking, like I swear, no matter what, like, there's always some people that just, if it's summer, they complain that it's hot. If it's winter, they complain that it's cold. There's always that stuff. Like for the winter, there's fun shit to do. Like, I like going snowmobiling in the winter, for example. That's one thing. And, like, but in the summer, I also like skateboarding, obviously. So it's, I have shit in both seasons. That's why we're lucky to live in a place with so many seasons, too. We have so many things that we can do. There's not many states where you could be, like, there's not many states where you could think, like, you could name a lot of people that ski, play golf, and skateboard. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not a normal thing. But here where we live in Michigan, like, almost everyone could do that.
Yeah, because, like, pretty much all of our seasons
are
like,
extreme.
Yeah, like, summer is extremely hot.
Not extremely hot. Like, we have hot summers, but there's definitely places with hotter. Like, we got, like, 90 degree days.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, obviously there's, like, Colorado with, like, 110 degree weather, but we got, like, 90 degree days. It's still pretty warm.
Yeah, like it's not like Texas heat, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But it's still like right now I can't not have my fan on or else I will sit here
Right.
and just
You're
like,
sweating your
sweat
ass
my
off.
off.
Yeah. And the winter's
And
not
then
terrible
in the
either,
winter,
but they
it
get pretty
definitely
cold
is
too.
very fucking cold.
Yeah, the winters get cold, dude. We're definitely one of the colder places for the winter in the States. But we're also up north, so. You know, dude, like, if you could live in any country other than America, which one would you choose?
Like any other country?
Yeah.
I don't even know, honestly.
Like, I feel like easy choice. Like, honestly, I'd rather live in Canada than America. Like, I love America, but
Yeah.
Canada just sounds so fun.
I believe, like, I know it's still in America, obviously, but I want to fucking live in Alaska.
Yeah, dude, Alaska seems so cool. You're right, honestly.
As long as you get like a good place in Alaska, you know?
Right,
'Cause obviously,
yeah.
there's gonna be really shitty parts of Alaska where it's just like fucking foreign, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just straight
I mean,
ice and fucking.
You know when, like,
snow.
I don't know if you've seen this thing, like, during, like, the cycle of the year, there's, like, days in Alaska where you just won't get light all day. Like, all day it'll just be dark outside.
Yeah.
Or, like,
That's
days
one
where
of
it's
the
light
only
all day
things
and it
that I'm
never
not a
gets
fan
dark.
of, but
Honestly, like, I feel like I wouldn't mind it too much. Like, I can kind of just sleep whenever anyways.
yeah.
I don't know. It is kind of nice having darkness at night.
Yeah, but like, I guess anywhere outside of America, like that's a hard one just for me because are we like assuming that I would like be fluent in the language there, or I would have to like go in there knowing nothing and learn it there?
No, I'm saying you now. Like, you can't, like, go choose, like, Spain and then speak perfect Spanish. Like, that, I'm not saying that. You have to, like, it's you now, you know what I mean? Like, you could make it, in, like, I feel like Switzerland's kind of cool, too. Like, that's a place I'd go for, like, a vacation, not to, like, live there. But, like, there's some people I know, like, some skateboarders from there, like, Johnny Geiger, I know from there. He's such a good skateboarder. Like, it looks like such a cool place to go. And, like, the fucking Alps, dude, those mountains are beautiful.
Yeah. I don't think I'd pick anywhere in like South America because from what I've heard, it's pretty much just like fucking
crime ridden and like poverty and shit. Like,
especially if you're like I'm not trying to like be like that guy, but
no,
if you're like a white guy in fucking Mexico that doesn't know Spanish, you're gonna get fucked over.
Exactly, dude.
Like that shit.
Or anywhere in South
given,
America,
you know?
dude. Like, you can't really like. It's nice to go to places for vacation, but when you go on a vacation to Mexico, you don't leave the resort with all the other white people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Stay in the resort. If you're going to Costa Rica, you stay in the resort with all the other white people. You don't leave.
Exactly. Because otherwise, like, you're just gonna get fucking just
right.
Fucked. Because a lot of places will like overcharge you. Like, fuck, you'll get like whatever.
You know, speaking of like vacations to like Mexico and stuff, like what's your favorite vacation you've ever gone on?
I haven't really been on many. I probably have to say our Florida trip. Honestly, that was really fun.
Yeah, what was your favorite part from that? Well, you honestly go ahead, like, run us through that trip. Go ahead, and tell them.
Honestly, that trip was really fun. It was a while ago, so the details are gonna be just kind of like loose. But like, we had a really nice Airbnb we stayed in. It had like a kind of an outside pool. It was mostly outside, but it was like kind of like mosquito netting kind of around it, pretty much. Yeah, that was pretty nice. And then the garage had a bunch of like arcade machines and like games and stuff, like a game room, pretty much, which is where I think I slept like pretty much every night.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining. It was fun. I liked it. And then we pretty much would just chill for a lot of the days. We went out. I remember on like one of the last days, we went out to Medieval Times, which if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much just like they bring out your food, and it's not really a menu. It's just they have like certain foods that you'll get, and then they have like a kind of like a Coliseum battle, like right in the middle where everything is, and it's really fun to just go there and like watch it. I remember like I recorded it too, but I do not have that fucking thing anymore.
I think I actually have the video still.
Oh, well, if I go through my Instagram story archives, I could definitely find it. Cause I remember I posted one part where they were like sword fighting, and I just fucking Uncle Terry or some shit.
It was some sick ass shit.
It really was.
Gotta
I'm
tell them
pretty
about
sure it
Gatorland
was
too.
a little bit more expensive. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna get to next. They had like a it was just like a big zoo, but they had a bunch of cool stuff there, like alligators and shit. It wasn't all alligators,
But
there
mostly,
was
like
some
mostly
others.
alligators.
Yeah. Then I remember too. I actually tried alligator meat there.
Yeah,
and it was
dude.
not bad, honestly.
You know what I forgot
I
about
think it
though?
tastes
Remember that
like-
ride we went on?
What was? I know.
Dude, when we sat on that thing and like we went through the Gatorland, they like had to open the gate and they drove over the water and shit.
Oh, the
truck.
big ass
Yeah,
monster
dude.
truck looking thing.
That thing was fun.
Dude, yeah, that was sick. Because I remember I was like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to do this. You know, it looks a little dangerous. Then I was just like,
It
you
was
know what?
definitely fun.
I'm just gonna stop being a pussy. And then I went on it, and it was a lot of fun. If I'm being honest.
Right. And then dude, after that we got that good ass like French ice cream or whatever the fuck it was. It was so good. Like the super smooth shit. While we were waiting for the train.
Yeah, and then what else did we do?
We did SeaWorld.
Oh yeah,
Let's
that
talk about
that
that.
was really fun too. I don't remember a bunch from it because that was probably like one of the.
It was
more
during COVID,
tame,
so a lot of the rides were closed actually.
And then, but I do slightly remember that. And
We
it
got on
was
one roller
pretty
coaster.
fun.
Me, you, and my dad, right?
I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me,
I
you, and my
remember.
dad waited for one.
I sat with Sophia, I'm pretty sure, and then you guys went on it
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Sophia wasn't tall enough.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
you're
I
right.
just
You waited down
stayed
there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that now. But what did we actually do there? I forgot. All I
I'm
remember was we
pretty
got
sure
into
we
a
kinda just,
huge
like-
argument, didn't we? I remember that now.
I'm pretty sure that it was something about. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure that somebody was hungry or tired or just didn't want to be there, was in
Right,
a bad
yeah.
mood or something, and then
I mean, let's not even talk
You know,
about
that
stuff,
leads
dude. That
into-
stuff's not interesting. What was cool though, like you know that remember that thing we went to where it was like the underwater, like the glass you could see like to the underwater, and it was
dude,
like
I
all the
remember that.
fucking like dolphins, dude, and the dolphins would like, dude, dolphins are so cool. Like they like mess around with the people, like they like dance in front of the glass and stuff. That was so cool.
Dude,
Or
they're
when we got that
smart as
dolphin
shit.
experience. Yeah, dude, dolphins have such a smart brain.
Yeah, we actually got to like go up and like pet the
Yeah.
dolphin. Well,
Talk
I don't know
about
if
that.
you'd call it petting, but like we got to go up and they showed like we were literally up right on their tank pretty much, and then they had dolphins do tricks and stuff, and then it was COVID, so we couldn't like actually go in, but I'm pretty sure that usually we're able to.
Yeah, if you bring a swimsuit.
Yeah, or
But
it
we
might
got
have been
to,
open, honestly. We just didn't have swimsuits.
Maybe,
and
yeah.
that would have been really fun. It was still a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but
We got to high
that
five the
would've
dolphin
been
too.
much better.
And they were making
Yeah.
it do tricks and stuff. Like it was dancing out of the water, like it was swimming up. It looked sick, dude.
It honestly wasn't. I remember shit. Do we still have that picture actually? 'Cause I
Yeah,
know we still have
it's in
that
our living
medieval
room.
times one
It's in our living
downstairs,
room,
and
actually.
Yeah.
The medieval
Yeah.
times one and that one. But yeah, they're making the
And
dolphin
we
do like
got that
spins and
big
stuff.
ass margarita glass too from medieval times that like chipped
Yeah.
and like not that long. Yeah, that was like that whole Florida trip was just a lot of fun in general.
Yeah, I did a Florida trip with my mom's side on the spring break when I was in like I think 7th grade, and we went down and just we rented like an Airbnb thing on like down by the ocean. It was like a few houses away from the ocean. We had like this house and like an outdoor screened-in porch where we could like hang up our hammocks and stuff, and we could walk down to the beach, like the ocean, whenever we wanted, straight out into the ocean. And like at night we'd go down there on the beach and there was like these white crabs that would like burrow in the sand, so we'd like fuck around with them. It was so fun, dude. That was like my favorite vacation so far. We drove all the way down there too. It was fun as shit.
I remember the drive there too, 'cause I remember I just like woke up right in like the middle of the night, and then I could not fall back asleep, so I just
Yeah, it wouldn't
stood there, or not stood there. I just sat in the car, and I just straight up just looked at everything.
Yeah, dude. And my dad just
Like,
straight
I was
vibing
really-
to Young Dolph the entire time.
I did, and he's not even a bandwagon either. That was way before he died, so it's not like he just listened to him because he died or whatever. Like
Yeah,
some
I hate people that do
with
this shit.
certain artists. that whole trip was just really nice.
Yeah,
Dude, remember
super fun.
on like in like fucking Indianapolis, our tire popped, bro.
Or no, not it was it. It was just after Indianapolis. It was like in the middle of Indiana. Like everyone will know like that is the most boring state ever, dude. Like, oh my god, and our tire popped, and we were there for like it was like 10 o'clock, and we were there until like 10:40 or something like that. I know it was like okay, sorry, technical difficulties. We're back. Yo.
Yeah, because my audio just straight cut out, so like the life of the party was just not here.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about our trip to Florida. Basically, our spare tire was because we had a pop tire in the middle of Indiana, and our spare tire got like the mechanism that was supposed to release it got like rusted out or something. So we were stuck there for like 40 minutes. We had to call some guy to come help us. It was so annoying, dude. But then we had like the middle tire.
Yeah.
We had the tire strapped into the middle seat on the whole rest of the trip. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. Luckily, we didn't have to sit next to it because there's like 3 rows in our car, but still.
Right? Yeah, we were in the back. That one.
And then literally the first thing we did when we got to Florida was we stopped at a auto shop to get it fixed, and after that we went to Popeyes, and then we got chicken and all that, whatever, and then we got biscuits, and then I remember I had one, and then the meme obviously of people saying how they're like super dry, whatever.
Drink, yeah.
So then I said that, and then I was like sitting there like
dude, literally looking so dead. It was the funniest fucking shit ever. Like tears coming out of your eyes. It was hilarious, dude. I was like dying laughing. I couldn't breathe. It was so fucking good.
That was just that whole trip was honestly really fun. There were some times where it was kind of shitty, obviously, but that's just like what happens.
Yeah, every once in a while like, some shit's gotta happen, but the good thing is, our parents brought us out there, gave us a good vacation, so I'm thankful for that. I'm glad we had, a trip to Florida rather than nothing, obviously. There was definitely no big things that ruined the entire trip. Definitely a good trip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know what else we forgot to mention is, that, we went out and did that fucking, like, manatee watching thing, or, like, what was that shit? You remember when we went out on that boat, and we went the dolphin watching? And we went out on a boat to a channel, and there was like a fucking manatee. I'd never seen one of those before, dude. In the water, that was so cool. The big sea fucking fat bitch, dude. That thing was so cool. And then we saw some dolphins. Yeah, dude, it was so fucking cool. I've never seen one of those before.
Yeah, that whole trip was...
There was one other thing we did, wasn't there?
Good.
I feel like there's something else we did that I'm forgetting.
There probably was, but dude, I cannot remember for the life of me.
So we did Sealand or SeaWorld. We never did Disney World, but we did SeaWorld. We did.
I remember they went through Disney World actually to get us donuts once.
What was that day that we were like down by the by that big ass?
Oh, we went to Cocoa Beach. That's what it was.
We went to Cocoa Beach, and remember that place we got big ass pizza from, dude? It was literally a single pizza slice that was like the size of a pizza. It was fucking crazy, dude. That place was so
I don't remember what that was. And then I remember we went to that what is it? That Ron John's place.
Yeah, the mall, the Ron John Surf Shop, the actual like original one. You don't remember the big ass
like,
pizza?
Your dad got his No.
We ate it in the Tahoe. Remember?
Oh wait, I do remember that actually.
We sat on the side, dude. It was so fucking good.
If I remember, that pizza was really good.
Yeah, it was fucking fire.
Honestly, dude, there's a lot of pretty good pizza places around us.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like... Shit, 1 second.
Cause, like, if you really sit and think about it, we have, like, a lot of pretty good places. If we ever really want pizza, we can definitely get some pretty decent pizza. Not, like, just Domino's, Pizza Hut type shit. Like, actually, like...
Good pizza.
Fresh made, like, smaller business type shit.
Can you hear me?
A lot of the times with pizza, the smaller businesses just do it a lot better.
Okay, Carson can't hear me right now, so I need to fix something quick. Yo, can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Yo, yo. Hold on, podcast. Yo. Yo, can you hear me? Okay, I'm back. My fucking... Sorry, podcast. Okay, I'm sorry. My fucking thing was glitched out. I have to do this. One second. Okay, and we are back.
For the third time.
Talk, Carson?
Yo.
Alright. So, you think it's time to call this podcast, or you want to share one more story?
You can do like a quick story. If you don't got one, I can do one.
Yeah, let's hear a quick story. Let's hear one more.
Alright, there was one time that I was chilling at home. And then this is actually a story kind of similar to your first one. And then I was just chilling at home. We had like a big family party, that stuff. And then I was hanging out with my cousin. And we were younger, probably like 7 or 8. So we were just doing dumb kid shit. And, we're just fucking around. We start playing tug of war with something. And then my cousin just straight lets go. And then fucking I go flying back, hit my head on I'm pretty sure, I recall it was a wooden table. My mom says it was like a play set thing.
Oh, rip bozo.
And then my head just splits open.
God,
like,
dude.
Blood everywhere. Fucking, it was horrible.
That's like
and
my
mom
worst
wasn't even
nightmare.
home. That is literally the one time my mom, she literally went to the store to grab something really quickly.
And you fucking...
And then
she was
gets
probably like,
back,
of
and then
course
her
this
fucking
goddamn
kid is like... So then I'm laying on the floor with my head literally split open, bleeding from it. So, yeah, and then, my mom gets home and my grandma, she has me, and then she's like, well, I don't know, I didn't know if I should have brought him without you or not, or whatever, and then they all bring me to the hospital, obviously, and then I go in there, and then it's not, like, horrible, but it is still, like, pretty fucking bad.
Right.
So then I go into the ER, they're kind of looking at it, and then they're saying, like, yeah, this is pretty bad, we might have to do some stitches or staple it shut, And then me being, like, a little kid, obviously, was like, yeah, no, fuck that, you're not getting anywhere close to my
Staples?
head.
Hell no.
Dude, and then, doctor was like, no, I'm just gonna look at it. Then that motherfucker just straight up grabs my head, grabs a stapler, and just staples my fucking head closed.
Oh my god. Did that hurt?
Oh, it probably did.
You don't remember?
But it was also probably, no, it was, like I'm saying, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's fair,
Something
that's
like
fair. Dude, getting my head split open is like one of my big fears, like not because like it's
yeah,
like
it's
painful, but that could like
it's
easily
not
kill
fun.
you. It could easily kill you.
Definitely. Oh, 100%. If that cut was bigger, I probably would have died.
Right.
Because, I mean, if that was bigger, or if it was, like, deeper, it was plenty deep, but if that shit would have, like, exposed my brain or some shit,
well, I mean, if it was just, like, a longer gash, or if it was just, like, a little, like, more, like, vicious, you know what I mean? Like, it could easily hurt you.
I think it was a solid, like, 3 to 4 inches long.
Yeah,
so,
that's...
I mean...
Dude, that's like pretty average, right? 3 to 4
Shut your
inches.
ass up, bro.
I think that's a good note to end this podcast time. All right. Well, I mean, not a bad first podcast. We were a lot more productive than I thought. We kept the conversations rolling, so we're hoping to keep some interesting stuff here for you guys.
And even if this is somewhere where you can like comment and shit, just fucking tell us. Like, ask us questions, tell us things.
Right. Call me a bitch. I don't care.
If you leave like a comment or something, chances are we will definitely see it because we don't have an audience.
Right. Make sure you let Carson know how much of a bitch he is.
Not even a bitch.
Alright, here we go. The first official outro. So, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you tune in next time. If there is a way, I don't know how we're going to be uploading this yet, but we'll figure this out, as we go along. But if there's a way to share, whatever. If you want to do anything, go ahead. If you don't want to, you didn't enjoy it, whatever. But, it's gonna be all from us today.
Good luck, God up.
Yep. We'll see you guys later.